Hello people, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Bola. So today we'll be making this reversible air bonnet. I'll be taking you through the process of how I made the reversible air bonnet. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please kindly click on the subscribe button, like and share my videos. And to my subscribers, thank you, God bless you all. So let's eat on the cutting table. So I have the materials I'll be working with. I'll be using the chalk, the tape rule, two different kind of fabrics, and the elastic. I'll set one of the fabric aside. I'll be working on the first fabric first, then I'll be using it to cut the second fabrics. I'll be folding my fabric into four. First of all, fold into two, then we fold over again into four, into another two. That makes it into four. The length I'll be working with is 14 inches. I'll be taking the 14 inches round. I'll be noting the 14 inches, then I'll take each round. I'll be marking 14 inches round to form a circle, just as we want to cut our flea. Okay. I'll be connecting the points together. I'll be connecting together before I cut out. So that is my 14 inches. So I'll then take my tape, I'll take my scissors to cut it out. After cutting the first fabric, when you open it up, it's going to give you a full circle. When you open it up, it's going to give you a full circle. I'll then fold it back. I'll fold it back into four. Then I'll be placing it on the second fabric. I'll be using this to cut out for the second fabric. I folded my second fabric also into four. I placed the first fabric on it, and I'm just using my chalk to trace out before I cut out. After cutting it out, I open both fabric up, placing right side together. I put the right side of the fabric together. So the next thing for me to do is just to take ½ inch around the fabric. I'm going to be sewing ½ inch around the edges of the fabric. I've used my chalk to trace the ½ inch out, and kindly note that I won't be closing it up. I'll be leaving at least 2 inches for turning out when sewing. I'll be leaving 2 inches apart when sewing. So from the 2 inches, I'll be able to turn it out. I'm sewing on the lines I made out. So I haven't done that. The next thing for me to do is to turn it to the right side. You know, we sew on the left side, so I'm going to use that opening to turn it to the right side. And after turning it, I'm going to give it a good press. I will iron the edges out. So I've turned it to the right side and I've given it a good press. That is the opening. I will still leave it. I'm not going to sew it yet. The next thing for me to do now is to take my tape rule and measure 3 inches around. I'll be measuring 3 inches. I'll take the 3 inches round my circle to form another circle. I'll take the 3 inches round to form a circle. Just watch the way I'm doing it. It's pretty straightforward and easy. So I'm connecting the 3 inches together. I've formed my circle now. So the next step now is to take it to the sewing machine. This time I'll be sewing it round. I'm not going to leave any opening. I'm going to close it. I'll sew round. I'm not leaving any opening on the 3 inches circle that I formed. I'm going to close it. So this is what we have now. I've sewn the 3 inches circle. So the next thing for us to do now is from the 3 inches line. I'm showing you the other view of it. I think it's more visible on this part. Okay. So the next thing to do now is from that 3 inches line, we're going to take 1 inch. I'll be measuring 1 inch for my elastic casing. I'll be taking 1 inch for my elastic casing. You can decide to take 1.5 depending on the elastic you'll be using. But the elastic I'm using is quite small, so I'll be taking 1 inch for the elastic casing. I'll also take it round, and this time I will be leaving 2 inches opening where I'll be passing my elastic. I'm not going to close it. I'll be leaving 2 inches opening. I'll make sure that the opening I'll be leaving will align with our first opening. So I'll be leaving 2 inches opening, and on that opening I'll be passing my elastic. I'll also take it to the machine to sew round. I've sewn it round and I've left the opening. So the next thing is for me to get my elastic and my safety pin to pass my elastic round. I'm going to secure my elastic on the safety pin and I will pass it round. So after passing it round, I'm going to join the 2 elastic together. I'll be closing the elastic together. And after closing the elastic, I'll be closing up the opening. I'll be joining the opening. So that is our reversible bonnet. Very simple and easy to make. So I'll be trying it on now for you to see. Thank you very much for watching to this time. Bye.